Hey guys, how's it going? So first off, I want to apologize about that last video. I didn't think that it would record the sound of the video over my voice. So I apologize about that. But I mainly summed up what I had to say towards the end of the video anyways. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it up. So I just wanted to show you guys something, something pretty interesting. So before, I had talked with people about these two wallets right here, and as you can see, they were both created around the same time, uh, right there, and they both had the same amount of Doge deposited. So, I kind of whenever I was originally looking at this, I didn't really realize you could go into the blocks and look and see similarities between other wallets. So I wanted to actually do that with these two. So let me see. Okay, this is something different right here. Close that out. Go back so you guys can see. Alright, so this is those two wallets. As you can see, QKY and ODX. Alright, so they only have one in. They don't have any outs. So, it's really easy here to look at it. And we can see that it had deposits all by the same address right here. SPH. Okay, so let's go over here and click on this one. And we'll see the same thing. SPH. So, it's pretty curious. They both got their Doge from the same place at the same time. Two separate wallets. So that's just something kind of curious. Actually, I want to go ahead and look at this wallet and just kind of, you know, see what this wallet is. And we can see its activity. 2 billion Doge. 5 billion Doge. Wow. Okay, so this is April. So right now, this wallet used to be number one, as we can see back in April. So that that means, okay, let's go ahead, copy this address. So right now this wallet holds 2.279 million Doge. But as we can see, it spread up its Doge into two other wallets. It's 300 million Doge here, 600 million. Okay, so we see this is where the 4 billion Doge went. It went into two separate wallets. And, we've seen that. Let's look at this one. Went into this wallet right here. I like to call this whale tracking. And, some of these could be exchanges. But, we looking at them, we can see different types of behavior on different ones. And, despite what that Jackson Palmer guy says, even if these are exchanges, like I was saying in my last video, there's still a lot of information that we can learn from it. And this leads us back to just this wallet right here, has a decent amount of Doge, and we can see that this is probably, this could very well be an exchange, or it could be their account to sell Doge on. So this could be one of the sell wall accounts, but we can see they're all linked. So, that unless these are exchanges going from exchange to exchange, you know, I don't know, guys. There's just something here that, I see, and I feel like it's very useful, and I feel like it's definitely an overall tell. So we already looked at that. I'm not going to do this for too long. You know, I'm just kind of looking at just a few of them. And I know a lot of you guys are already, you know, taking your own time to look at this stuff because you can look into, you know, it on your time. And you know, I can't make too long of videos because I gotta respect your guys' time. So I do try to make my videos as quick and as possible, but I try to, you know, cover, you know, some things that I find relevant. And right now, this is the type of information that I'm finding relevant. And I just wanted to look at this Doge Party wallet, and we can see it has just a bunch of really small, you know, actually I don't even want to look at this. Just so many small. That's, let's see here. Just want to look at one other wallet. We've already looked at this one and this one. This one, let's go ahead and check out this wallet. Just kind of check out what it's looking like. As we can see, it hasn't sent out much Doge compared to what it's brought in. You know, a lot of them are equal, you know, so this one is doubtly, I don't think this one's an exchange for sure. Alright, so as we see here, let's see where all this Doge came from. And, you know, likely this will probably lead us to, okay, so we see it all came from this. Let's go ahead and open that one up, and alright. So this leads us to another one of these wallets. As we can see here, it just adds up a bunch of Doge and gets rid of it. So this could very likely be an exchange, you know, possibly. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think it matters whether it's an exchange or not. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop trying to assume that. You know, I'm just basically looking at the different types of activity. And, you know, as we can see from this activity, at one point at the you know, this they just dumped. You know, they dumped their Doge. So that's basically what happened. They grew it up, grew it up, grew it up, and we hit a peak, and you know they just dumped out. So this is definitely a wallet that we want to watch, because as we see, this is the wallet that last time dropped the price. From what I'm looking at right here, as you can see, um, the blue line is the balance in Doge, and the red line is balance in USD. And as you can see, the balance in Doge peaked out, the balance in USD was way up here, and then they both plummeted at the same time, which meant that they sold out all of their Doge. And you know, of course, the balance in USD went down. That's because they pulled all from here all the way to here is money that they pulled out of Dogecoin. And so, you know, that's something that we definitely want to watch for. So I do believe that this wallet right here is a wallet that we want to keep an eye on. It's the number 3 wallet. And so I'm going to see where it's sending its Doge. And because where it's sending its Doge coins are the wallets that it's probably going to be dumping from. And we see 3 different wallets here. Um, this one and this one's the same, so we'll check this one. It's sending the majority of the Doge to this wallet, a smaller amount to this one. We'll look at it as anyways. And, you know, we see another similarity. You know, I just find this really weird. It it almost feels like there's just like one group of people just controlling all this Dogecoin, and you know, maybe there's some Bitcoin millionaires or whatever the case may be. But so this person right now is holding 4.8 billion Doge. So let's go ahead and go back over here. So yeah, that's the number 3 wallet right there, the BQ. Okay. Alright. So this is the number 3 wallet, and we was looking at where it got its Doge from. Uh, or so let's see where it's sending its Doge. Alright. So this is a similar wallet that we was, I don't think we was just in this wallet. But as we can see, it deposited Doge into this account and it's just sitting. Haven't done anything with it. 824. This was before the price spike. So this is about a week before the price spike. You know, they just deposited all this Doge into this account. Alright. So that's mainly, okay, so I want you guys to just kind of explore the number 3 wallet and tell me what you think. There seems to be a lot of different connections, but I do believe that the players that are in this top bracket up here, we've already seen that they utilize multiple different wallets, and of course that's because obviously they don't want everyone monitoring what they're doing, so they're sending it in a loop of a bunch of different wallets. And again, so we've already talked about number 1 and all these other wallets, and I've never really paid much attention to number 3 because it's been inactive, uh, and not as active. It hasn't sold since the spike. As we can see, it's bought since the price went up, but it has not sold any. And so, you know, we gotta find out. We gotta just pay attention to what price it is that this wallet is doing, because as we can go back here and see, this is the wallet that, okay, sorry, clicked on the wrong one. Okay. Sorry guys. Keep clicking the wrong one. Alright, so this is the wallet right here, and it's directly linked to the number 3 wallet, and we've seen that it had a deposit. It deposited all that Doge into that wallet. So now, obviously, if they were aware of people tracking them and they seen that they had this big sell-off. Now, obviously, you cannot hide everything because the blocks, you know, that's information that's readily available to the public. But they can make it harder to track them by transferring into another wallet, you know, thinking that people aren't, you know, paying that much attention. So, obviously, they wouldn't try the same tactic twice with the same wallet because it would be very predictable, and obviously, they already profited so much money from here to here. It looks like they profited probably like, man, roughly like $25 million they pulled out of Dogecoin, this wallet. So this is a wallet that we might be able to use as an indicator for what's going on, and we can just monitor what wallets it's linked with, and we'll be able to see what other activity is going on through those wallets, and that'll be the overall tell in, you know, kind of the overall direction, I believe. So you guys go ahead and check that out. And I do want to go ahead and talk about that other video that I posted about Jackson Palmer, the creator of Dogecoin. And I do think it's funny that he mentioned my videos and this exact tactic that we're looking at right now. You know, he claims to think that Dogecoin's worthless and a waste of time, but yet why does he continue to spend his time on it? You know, me being a new YouTuber with still a small amount of subscribers, for him to have even came across my video, that shows some type of effort on part in looking into Dogecoin. So, you know, that's my opinion. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Oh yeah, before we go here, I did want to show you one other thing. And this is, I've been showing this in pretty much every one of my videos, and we're going to compare, you know, how much Doge there is now in these wallets compared to how much Doge was. I took this at 440 this morning, and as we can see, another 500 million Doge has went into these wallets, and that's about the rate that it's been climbing at. And as we can see, it's at 42.75%, and we were at 42.31% earlier this morning, so that's a pretty big gain, 0.4%. You know, in the overall grand scheme of things, that's a lot. So, and as we can see, these wallets actually gained just a little bit. And, the next group sold off some, and they sold off a little bit. And as we can see, these other ones have been decreasing. And so right here, they've stayed about, roughly the same. And, the other ones, it's not really, it doesn't matter. So, but as we can see, the ones that are up in this area, even these ones have went back up by a little bit, but these ones are the overall, the main factors, and they're steadily increasing still, and their percentage is going up. So they're taking control at a pretty rapid rate. Um, so we definitely want to keep an eye and make sure that they don't try and pull any ploys like they did previously, you know. Uh, but it is possible that they are knowing something that we're not, and so they're preparing by having the maximum amount of Doge before the public becomes aware of it and the price goes, to the moon. So, you know, that's all left speculation. We will see about that. But if we go ahead and just continue to monitor their transaction, we'll be able to have a little bit of a warning when this actually starts to take place. We'll see a change in activity, and we'll see a lot more sales and bigger transactions coming out of these big wallets, because of course they'll need to transfer the crypto out of their big wallets into the other wallets to get rid of it. So we'll definitely see about that. And just go ahead and overall recap here. Since the 12th, whenever I first started doing this, we can see the overall change. It's been about it's been 2.6 billion increase on their part. So, that's a pretty big deal. They went from 40.58% to 42.75% in a matter of 3 days. So, they're growing pretty steadily, and we see these wallets are still actually down. There's only 75 wallets, and that's because watch here within the next couple of days this will go back up, and it'll be back around the 78 to 82 mark, because some of these wallets are the pump and dump wallets, and right now they're sitting on empty, but they will have some Doge deposited into them, and they will be resold immediately. And so that this number will fluctuate as these whales right here send their currency into wallets distributed in anywhere in this range right here. Actually more in these three right here. They're sending Doge from these up into here. They're selling it, and then these guys are buying it back into their massive wallets and accumulating it. So that's definitely what it looks like to me. People, can debunk me, but, they can't really debunk it because there's no proof of either way. But this is what it looks like to me. And if y'all think I'm wrong, I definitely, that's your opinion. But what I'm looking at, this is repeated progress over a series of days, and so far it's been steadily going by the same pattern, the same trend. And that overall trend is more Doge is coming up into this direction and less Doge is coming into this direction. So, alright guys, with that I'm going to end it. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the long length of this video. I didn't plan on making it this long. I just kind of got talking about things a little bit longer than I expected, but I definitely appreciate you watching. Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.